second year?
Just trying to make him earn every single basket at practice, trying to make his life very hard, trying to make him have to compete at a high level every single day. It's nothing like in-game reps. It's nothing like live reps. It's nothing like being defended, by somebody who knows what they're doing, and then vice versa, guarding somebody who knows what they're doing. So I'm just trying to go at him every day and make it as hard as possible for him to play in practice so that when we get to games, maybe, hopefully, I'm a good enough player that he might not see somebody like me, and now it's a little easier for him to play in the games. Give him good looks, give him, a real feel of how it's going to be to play 40 minutes, to play 30 minutes, to play 20 minutes, to, consistently be out there battling with somebody.
Sure. So have you been matching up at the 5 against him, or before?
At the 5, I'm willing to play any position I need to. If I need to, step up and be a bigger guy, I'll do it. I've been in the weight room a little bit. I can push a little bit, but at the 5. But sometimes I'll bring him outside a little bit, just make him guard different kind of looks. But mostly I'm trying to guard him and make it really hard for him and make him, have to work on his finishes and finish over guys and not get easy layups and not get easy looks. And the more he's making those at practice, the more confident he's gonna get, and the easier the game is gonna be for him.
I mean, how have you seen him improve in the time you've been there? What's the biggest area of his game that's been?
He moves really well for a big fella. His reads, he's starting to learn how to, roll and be effective without getting the ball off the roll, seal, duck ins, quick decisions, good passes. Really growing fully as a player, and then on defense, using his hands, being active feet, staying in front, contesting, doing his best not to jump on pump fakes, growing, just in the simple things that a young player needs to grow, discipline.
Trey was saying he's working a lot at the 3. I mean, he's obviously super tall, super long. What does that do for you guys to have somebody with that kind of stature at that position?
Adds a lot of versatility, adds a lot of switchability, and a whole different kind of, I guess you could say weapon for the perimeter. You have a 6'9" guy with a wingspan like that, guarding on the perimeter. Plugs in all the gaps, makes it easier for us to play team defense. He's able to switch basically 1 through 5, which is incredible. That's very helpful for any team. And then offensively, he can attack, get downhill, and he has a great shot. He can shoot it, stretch the floor. He makes good decisions. He has good pace with the ball. So very versatile player and gives us a lot of different options. And then also, because he's getting reps at the 3 spot, we're able to put out there a really big lineup that's still able to move really fast. But then as a bigger player, he can stretch down, and now we can play a small ball lineup and move even faster. So it just gives us a lot of different opportunities.
You mentioned switchability. He said that you guys have been switching a lot on defense. From your experience on offense, when you're facing a team that switches a lot, kind of takes you out of your action, how tough is that to play against when they have that length and that athleticism?
As long as, speaking for ourselves, as long as we're switching the right way, coming together, communicating, touching up, and being aware of who you're switching with, what situation, making sure you're kicking out guys when you need to, switching can really slow down and take away all the offensive looks. And it can really discombobulate them, make them a little lost. Like that word, discombobulate.
It's a good word,
right? You can get people.
Where'd you get that one?
I got a little vocabulary in me. It can really just throw teams off, make them have to go to secondary or third actions, or make them have to try to play one-on-one against, what they think are mismatches, or try to figure new things out. Like they're not able to comfortably run their offense. And then offensively, when you play against switching teams, you just have to be sharper with your cuts, smarter with your passes, smarter with your screens. Know that offense isn't ran just to run it through to the end, that every single cut in your offense is there for a reason. You try to back cut, you try to screen your own man. If somebody gets denied, then maybe you curl. Just different things. You have to just be able to keep playing and not stop just because something is taken away from you. You have to have counters for everything.
Who's the best shooter on this team? I talked to one guy who said it's himself. I'll let you also guess who that was.
Well, from the ways things have been going, 4 and 5 are the ones that would have to argue with each other about that. But
What about 40?
40?
He said it was him.
40.
George.
40. He got a flamethrower on him. He definitely do. But nah, I'm not putting my money on a freshman, man. he definitely got a flamethrower on him. He definitely can shoot. But I'll put it between 4 and 5. Lamari and T. Will. One of them.
Olivier, you're a highly sought after player. As you're looking at Michigan, what's their pitch to you? What sold you on Michigan?
I already knew Coach Martelli beforehand, so I had a relationship with him, conversations with him, and then with Juwan. Obviously, Juwan being a player himself, I've never played for a former player, especially who had played at that high of a level. And I felt like it was a situation where I've never played for a former NBA player as my head coach. This is just a situation, especially one of my position. So I felt like it was just so much I could learn personally. And then the more I started learning about the team, I just felt like it was a group of guys where we could get together and make something happen. Do something that people don't expect us to do, and prove to each other and to ourselves that we are who we think we are. Every single man down the line, everybody's here to prove something, not to others, but to themselves. Everybody's here to put in work and get better every single day and keep going as players. So really just the coaching staff and the people that I met and the people that I had conversations with. Who do I think I am? I think I'm one of the best players in this country, college basketball.
Good vocabulary.
Also, we were talking with Mari, and just because the players on this team last year did not make the tournament, you guys and you are technically not a tournament team. You still have movements to it. You still have your own doubters, your own all the transfers were doubted in their own right. That is also why you come here. Did that make sense at all, or do you need to try to get that?
Try me.
Okay, so everyone on this basketball team, right, they missed the tournament last year, so they have a chip on their shoulder. You guys didn't miss the tournament, yet you have your own chip on your shoulder as transfers, maybe not being in the NBA yet or what have you.
Yeah, definitely the guys, especially the younger guys that haven't made the tournament, I know they're hungry. I know they really want to make it there. They really want to see what it's like. Doug and T. Reed talk about it every day. They haven't been there yet. They don't know what it's like to be a part of they didn't have a horrible year, but they had enough slip-ups that, they just barely missed the tournament and didn't get to experience that, and that's what they talk about. They will talk about getting to that goal of being in the tournament and not just being in the tournament, competing in the tournament, making a run in the tournament. And I love that. And then for us as transfers, I'm not going to speak on anybody else, but me personally, I feel like this is just an opportunity for me to grow as a player, get better. Doubters, no doubters. Like I said, I'm not here to prove other people wrong or prove them right. If they think I'm not good, that's too bad. That's their problem. I don't care. If they think I am good, thank you very much. I appreciate that. Please, hopefully they keep supporting me. But I work every day. I'm in the gym every day. Obviously I take my rest days, I take my naps like everybody else, but I work at this. I care about this very much. They tell you not to say basketball is who you are, and it might not be my all, but it's what I put my all into. Every day I work at basketball, I'm still Olivier, I'm still me, I have other things that I like to do, but the effort and the love that I have for this game, whether or not people believe in me or not, I have my family, I have my friends, and I have myself that all believe in me, and that's enough for me. I'm not here worried about what people are saying or what's going on, or should I have gone here or should I have gone there, or did I make a mistake or did I not make a mistake. I made my decisions. I am who I think I am, and I stand on that. And if I'm not who I think I am today, then I'll work at it and I'm gonna try to be that tomorrow. If I fail to make today, I'm gonna get back up tomorrow and try again. Even if I win today, I'm gonna get back up tomorrow and have to try again. So, it doesn't really change what I'm gonna do. whether everybody in the world is on my side or everybody in the world is against me, I'm gonna still wake up tomorrow and come in the gym and work at what I do and try to get better and try to prove to myself that I'm getting better, that I am supposed to be on this floor against all these people at this level and trying to get to the next level. I do this for myself, not for anybody else. And that's a hard question for me every time you ask me about how do I feel about being doubted or where does my chip on my shoulder has been there my whole life because I work at this. Not because I've been doubted, not because I've been supported. I've been supported just as much as I've been doubted. I hear good things just as much as I probably hear good things more than I hear bad things because my family. I have a great family. I have great friends. I have people that love me. I have people that speak to me every day, and I'm very blessed and I'm very lucky to have those people around me. But even they don't change what I have to wake up and do every day. You know? So if the people that I love can't change what I have to wake up and do tomorrow, then the people that hate me are not going to change what I have to wake up and do tomorrow. It just, yeah, that's the best way I can put it.
You have a much better vocabulary than Tony. No offense.
What is it about experience that makes it so valuable?
Just, once you've seen something once, seen it twice, seen it 3 times, you react faster, you react better, you don't get as surprised, you've seen someone make a tough shot. Then when they hit it, you're not going to be surprised. But if you've never seen it before and then they hit it, you might have a second of awe where you're just looking like, what just happened? And then in that second, a lot of things can happen, just moving from play to play, not being influenced by mistakes, not being influenced by your own mistakes, others' mistakes, or successes, or a crowd, George has never played in an arena with, 15,000 people either cheering him on or booing at him. So that experience is going to be new to him. He's not going to know how he's going to feel in that moment the very first time. But then guys who've been through it, not to say that it takes away, I love it when fans show up on either side of the equation, but I also know what it feels like to have everybody in the crowd against me or us, or have everybody in the crowd with us. Just that experience, the further you make it, the more comfortable and the more situated you feel, and the less of a just a shock there is. Like the first time I played in TBA when I was a freshman, my eyes were like, damn, I can't even hear myself talk right now, and everybody needs that. I feel like everybody needs to go through that, and I think that experience is something you don't want to get too fast. But once you get it, it's very valuable. It's very valuable.
Yeah, I mean, I guess looking